What is up, party people? It's your boy Justin Langlois, Sterling Investment Advisors, and I'm here to tell you you need to quit listening to the news. So if you're like me, you probably get bombarded with 47 negative news stories a day, of which you're probably getting that from 2 to 3 sources. And it's funny to me how, like, most of the news, if you watch your local news or world news or even financial news like CNBC, it's like 97% of the broadcast is negative. And then there's this like one little clip at the end about some 107-year-old lady named Miss Dolores, and she lives in, like, I don't know, Waukesha, Wisconsin. It's the most random place I could think of. And she talks about the things that she credits to her longevity. And like, part of me thinks, like, are they giving me this good news at the end of the bad news so that I will come back again tomorrow, and maybe there's some more good news? If I owned a news network, it would be the Good News Network, and all we would do is talk about great things. I do believe you've got to at least digest and read and understand some of the bad things that are out there, some of the things that are happening, not just in the commercial real estate world, but obviously things that are happening across our world in general as humans. But I listen to that stuff, I digest it, and then I get rid of it. It does nothing for me. If anything, you bring that into the next meeting you have or the next phone call you have, and everybody's like, God, what's wrong with that guy? He's a Debbie Downer. So what I want to share with you today is some info that I got from a buddy of mine, Justin Landry. He's an owner here at Sterling. Like, you guys think I'm a nerd. This guy's like, he's king nerd. I say that because he probably won't watch this video. He is bigger and stronger than me, but I might be faster. I might be able to outrun him. Justin gave a presentation a few weeks ago to a regional group of ICSC members down in New Orleans, and he got the wonderful task of sharing awesome news, great news in the retail world. So one of the most compelling stats in his report is that national retail vacancy is at an all-time low, 4.8% across the country. I've got a few notes from his presentation so I don't royally screw it up. There were 1,800 net new stores opened in 2022, with 1,000 net new stores opened or planned to be opened in 2023. The availability rate has dropped from 9% back in 2012 to sub 5% today. And much of that is just a credit to, there hasn't been a massive amount of new development or maybe even redevelopment, but you've got landlords that have an opportunity now to replace a tenant, maybe paying them 13, 14 bucks a foot. It could be somebody renting 25,000 square feet in a power center. Maybe it's a grocery anchored shopping center. And you're going to go from 12 or 13 bucks to 17 or $18 overnight just because there's limited supply out there. Now, as a landlord, you're going to have to spend some money. You're going to have to go borrow some money from the bank, in all likelihood, help a tenant out with some tenant contribution, some sort of tenant improvement allowance. But the best thing about it is you just got this, I call it like phantom equity. It's like free money as a result of where we are in the market and the fact that vacancies have just compressed. Another interesting nugget is, like, when you look at it from a more of like a micro approach as opposed to the entire country, in the Gulf South, specifically like Louisiana, where I am, Alabama, Florida Panhandle, East Texas, you'll find that retail stores across the Gulf South account for 16.5% of all jobs, all employees in the region. And another interesting nugget is $5.4 billion worth of sales tax revenue and 274 million, rather, not with a B, $million worth of property taxes. So I share this with you. Many of you probably already know this, but I share much of this with you as a reminder that if you allow all this negative news and all this stuff that we listen to every day to just control your thoughts and what you say, maybe the mentality that you bring into a meeting, it's crippling, it's debilitating. So go out there, kick some butt. If you're a retail landlord, I'm proud of you. You're a rock star right now. If you got any other thing you want to talk about, let me know. Peace.